Hey, good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. How's our volume this morning? Can you send me a quick text? I've been so busy I didn't get a chance to check it. Make sure my audio is playing well. Just send me a yes or no on if everything's good. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live. I got a yes, so that must be okay. Now, I'm not in Georgia. Let me take a brief. There you go. There's the way to contact me. I have the phone here. You want to call me? You want to text me? You want to tell me I'm right, I'm wrong? Whatever you want to say, send it to me right here at that phone number. Follow us on social media. I'm your host, BKP. Now, a little cold. A little cold here in Pennsylvania. I guess usually I dance around it, but finally you realize 850 miles away. My background this morning is the Blue Mountains. Absolutely beautiful view here where I'm at, the Blue Mountains and the Appalachian Trail. So, all right. Next week, I might have to take it inside. I don't know. A little cool this morning. Okay. Next week, I might have to go inside. But let's say this tomorrow, we'll be at Sycamore Crossing. I want to thank Rick and all the gang. We'll call them the gang, okay? Those little rascals, right? That's the gang we remember most that we would join, not today's gangs. But anyhow, Rick, I want to thank him and everybody. They'll be at Sycamore Crossing, the usual show. Ask the Doc with Dr. William Whaley will be there. And the all-star political panel, North Georgia Senior Living, and the Pet of the Week. So, okay. It's one of those where to start. Let me tell you something I'm doing, okay, and I'm working on. An article came out here in Pennsylvania. PennsylvaniaPolitics.com came out with an article this morning about Georgia Congressman Doug Collins coming to Northampton tonight as the keynote speaker for the Northampton Republican Party chairman's dinner, annual chairman's dinner. So they wrote an article about him coming and also saying that this county where I'm at is so pivotal in the 2020 election. Donald Trump won here by 4 points in this county in 2016 against Hillary, but it's very pivotal in 2020 for Pennsylvania to win, for Trump to win Pennsylvania, let alone the election overall. So I'm doing today, as soon as the show is over, I'm leaving and I'm going to spend the whole entire day with several events that are going on with Congressman Doug Collins here in the area. And also, I'm going to be doing a total, I'll work on it this weekend, editing it, try to bring it first of the week. Can Trump win Pennsylvania again, especially this county, Northampton County? I'm going to talk to voters. I got the camera ready. I'm going out. It'll be today. Tomorrow, I'm going to go out, maybe hang a sign around my neck. No, I won't put a sign around my neck saying we'll work for food or whatever, but I put a sign around my neck saying, hey, I want to talk to you about President Donald Trump. Anyhow, working on that in the next couple of days. So let's start here. Okay. What was missing at last night's Braves game? Yesterday afternoon, 5 o'clock, Game 5 between the Braves and the Cards. What was missing? You tell me. Let me see. Let's go to number 51. Number 51, if that is ready. There it is. That's what was missing. I knew it was something. Why, that would be the chop. Now, me, I love my Braves. I love my Braves fans, friends that are Braves fans. You know, I love you guys. Carla, Jesse, I could go the list, just the total list of all of you that are Braves fans, and I love all of you, but you know, I'm not a Braves fan. I'm not a poser, right? I like the Bronx, so I'm happy the Yankees are in. Quit booing me. But I love my friends. They love their Braves. And I cannot believe in Atlanta this happened. Look at the chop. Okay. And then let's go to, and what this is a sea of number 52 foam tomahawks, right? Foam tomahawks. They hand out before the game, right? You go in, you get your foam tomahawk. So, you get up to the 8th inning and you're going, whoa, 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 whatever you do. I don't chop, all right? I don't know how to chop properly as a Braves fan, but, you get those and you start out the beginning of the game and the game's hyped up. But this guy here, let me get to the next one. All right, this guy here, give me number, he pitched game 4. Give me number 54. Is that 54? 53. 53. Give me 53. There you go. And Ryan, tomahawk chop doesn't disrespect Native Americans. Letter to the editor here. But regarding Cards, Hensley, a member of the Cherokee Nation, calls chop chant disappointing, disrespectful. He pitched game 4. It was October 5th. I, too, have Native American heritage. I have Creek blood running through my veins. The Cardinals' Ryan Hensley needs to lighten up a bit and simply put up and get over it. Just simply get over it. Okay. But no, this comment from this guy right here, the Atlanta Braves did not hand out the old chopper last night. Go to number 51 again. You did not see this in the crowd. I cannot believe. Now, I'm starting with this for a reason, because we are a Georgia company. Okay. We do national news, but I'm going to stay focused right now in Georgia. I cannot believe the Atlanta Braves organization did not let their fans come to game 5 and have their foam tomahawks for a chop. Now, I will tell you this, not being a fan, I was able to attend some Yankee Braves World Series games. I'll never forget that. I remember watching the Braves when they played the Minnesota Twins, probably still, although the Minnesota Twins won, if I'm correct here, still probably one of the best World Series I've ever seen in my lifetime, Minnesota Twins, Atlanta Braves. And I got to give it to you. I love every stadium and every fan base that has something, okay? And you guys have the chop. I love it, and I cannot believe. What are you going to do next year? So the Braves season is over. Yesterday was a dismal outing by the Braves. They got knocked out just immediately from go. Give me number 49. Number 49 there, 13-1 over the Braves. So the Cards come into Atlanta, take game 3. They owned game 3 before first pitch. They owned everything. They killed the Mo. The big Mo is gone. I know you don't think that's true in baseball, but I do as a baseball fan, period. I'm a fanatic when it comes to baseball. They killed all the Mo. They killed everything. They got all these fans in there, 60, 70,000, 53,000, whatever it holds. Nobody had their chopper. There was no opening game chop, let's go, right from the beginning. Nothing, right? Nothing. And the Cards came in, owned the momentum, told the Braves, they told the Braves organization, they told the Braves fans, you will not chop through this one. And they laid a licking, and they're going to keep on ticking to the next series, 13-1 over the Braves. So first of all, Braves fans, I'm sorry you're out. I think you had a very good team this year. I think you had the team that could go to the next level and maybe on to the World Series. But that being said, Braves fans, I think you need to get this squared up now. I mean, this political correctness is it's garbage. And just for this guy to make a comment, all he did was come out of the game or whatever when the game was over and come and say it disrespected him. Really? Come on. But Braves fans, I'm going to tell you now, you got to do something because you cannot let this set. You got to blow up the Braves organization. And don't go, I saw somebody on social media say, we'll just buy our own and take them. No, don't do that. You are the Braves nation. You're strong, and go after corporate America. This is like NBA. I mean, look at this. This guy comes off the hill and he says this. That Silvers is over in China. You know, remember when the NBA pulled the whole friggin' NBA All-Star game, was it, in Charlotte because of bathrooms? Really? But, you know, the hypocrisy, they're over there in China licking their boots, begging them not to take billions of dollars away. But they just went bypass Charlotte over a bathroom bill. All right, so you got the Rays and the Astros have to play. I think that's today. It's a 2-2 tie. That's the last one we're waiting. Sorry, Braves fans, lost a tough one there. You lost a tough one to the Cardinals. Let's go with number 50 real quick. So we have the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. And the Washington Nationals, I understand, I watched some video this morning, didn't get to stay up that late. They beat the Dodgers, 10th inning. Very exciting game there. But we have the National League Championship is now set up. Cards and Nationals. Somebody's going to the World Series, and the Yankees. And let's see, Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, they're feeling it. Now, Houston, I think, I'm just shooting out some stuff here. I think they have the best record in baseball, the Astros do. And they have been picked, okay, to be in that slot for the American League Championship game. A lot of people thought the A's would win the wild card slot against the Tampa Bay Rays, but the Rays made it past the A's, and now they have Houston, the best team in baseball record-wise, tied up 2-2. We'll find out today. But I just wanted to open up with Braves fans, you got to do something. This is a total disgrace. It is ridiculous, okay? Braves end foam tomahawk handout after Native American pitcher criticism. All right, enough's enough, right? I mean, I'm sorry to start on that, but it's so ridiculous. And, you know, while I'm at it, the NBA was supposed to hold, let me see if I have that while we're talking sports, and we'll get out of that in just a second. Here's number 48. We showed you this picture yesterday. Now, I don't know if they had the news conference, but my understanding was there is the NBA commissioner, Adam Silver, at a game in Beijing last month. Okay, it's number 48. If I didn't call for it, 48. He's there in the center. He is a spooky looking dude in the center there. He's the commissioner of the NBA. He's over there licking their boots in China, begging them not to take away $1 billion worth of revenue to the NBA. He was supposed to hold a press conference. The general manager of the Houston Rockets, all he tweeted out was, we stand with Hong Kong. That's it. Is it Maury or what's his name? I forget. Mahoney? I forget his last name. Sorry, I forgot that. But let me see here. I have it. CNN was on top of their game. Oh, that's number 8 also. I'm sorry I said you that twice, 48 and 8. Here he is, the Houston Rockets. I forget his name, number 9. Don't criticize me for forgetting this guy's name, but he is the general manager of the Houston Rockets, number 9. He tweeted out, stand with Hong Kong, and they went berserk. Hong Kong, first of all, I have said this for months, okay? Months and months on end. Hong Kong belongs to China, people. Now, I don't know what they want over there, but if they thought for 1 minute they were going to have their freedom of speech, their freedom of expression, their rights to bear arms, all these rights that they want, they're badly mistaken, okay? So you're going to maybe misunderstand what I'm about to say, but their best bet in Hong Kong is to get with Beijing, cut a deal, and try to move on. Because if you think that China is waiting for our approval, I mean, I support the president of the United States, and when he comes out and says, I'm hoping in Hong Kong we have a diplomatic solution. Hong Kong, Beijing is not waiting. President Xi is his name. They're not waiting for, oh my God, did you hear what Trump said today? They could care less. Okay. They don't even have Twitter in China. They don't have social media. So the people didn't even see the tweet. So at my understanding is at a game, the fans came. I think it was in Beijing. I don't know if I'm right or wrong here, but hey, we stand with Hong Kong. They were removed. You know why? Because the NBA's answer was they were hurting the fans' fan game experience by doing that. So they were removed. Over in Hong Kong right now, this morning, they were supposed to have a press conference. And the reason I want to go with that really quickly is here's number 37. Okay, CNN was over there ready. NBA boss to speak in China amid Hong Kong tweet uproar. And then here's number 36. Go to 36, please. NBA boss to speak. Now, this is the reporter for CNN. You can see in the backdrop the podium with the NBA logo on it. You can see the background with all the NBA logos on it. And they had gotten a notice this morning, CNN, that this press conference was canceled. China has probably told, now maybe things have changed since, since 4 o'clock this morning when I was watching this. When they were in Shanghai, China there, 4:55 p.m. In Shanghai, China. Maybe something has changed. But here, Silvers goes to China, licking the boots. The NBA, I mean, they've got to do something over there because, they cannot stand for free speech and lose money. Free speech, money. Free speech, money. They're sold out over there. This is the way all these foreign countries, we watch NBA, and these foreign countries that participate in the NBA bring billions of dollars in, or 1.5 billion, or whatever it may be. And this is how they pay the intellectual property that they have, multi-million dollar contracts. Okay, these players is through some of this revenue. And when I just say some, so they canceled the press conference. Do you think the NBA canceled the press conference? Or Beijing said no press conference? They had the game, was it yesterday or day before? I don't know. But the NBA game in Shanghai, yesterday or the day before, media blackout for post-game interviews. For post-game media was blacked out. No, who did that? NBA or China? Who canceled this press conference? NBA or China? We'll see. So I just, I was just watching the Braves as they had their tomahawk. Just go back to it quickly. Number 52, as they had their tomahawk chop taken away from them yesterday, right here in America for freedom of speech. Their freedom of speech was taken by this corporation. You have fans that pay money all year long. They've been chopping. I understand the chop came to Atlanta when Deion Sanders came to Atlanta from FSU, and that's when they started the chop. I don't know, but just saying, okay? All right, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. I wanted to just say, get that out of the way. When we come back, I want to take a break, but tonight, the president is headed to the Target Center, okay? We will get to impeachment, I promise. We will get to Burisma. We will get to the press conference that was held yesterday. Was it yesterday in Ukraine? This broke at 5:30 to me. I got an article from Zero Hedge, a website that I go to. This broke at 5:30 yesterday on Zero Hedge that I got a notice. I read this article. Nothing. Now, I know Fox News is running this piece, but nothing on any network whatsoever out there about the news conference in Ukraine that claims that Joe Biden got $900,000 through a lobbyist group from Burisma. Oh my God, Burisma holding Nothing out there. But tonight, let me get back to it. President Donald Trump will be going to Minneapolis to the Target Center. What will that rally be like? And we're going to go into that as soon as we return. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblet, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, and we are North Georgia's only live online morning show. So there is the phone number on the screen where you can call, text, email address, and the ways you can follow the show on social media. So I think, we hear impeachment every day, and I don't say I understand it, but, that's what we hear. So I think every day what we have to do is just run quickly. Let me run through the criminals that you got to keep an eye on, and not the president of the United States. So let's just go through our criminal list and make sure that we're clear. There's a long list on the criminal list, but there's a couple people. Number 6, give me number 6, all criminals, including the former president of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama. To me, crooked, criminal, should be prosecuted, investigated, put on trial, and locked away for treason. Right there on the screen. I think so, right? Also, I'm the bad guy for saying that when our president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, where there was a montage last night. Now, I generally don't watch Sean Hannity. Now, before you start, turning off the TV on me, it's got nothing to do with Sean. Sean just comes on so late. And, I'm busy and I've got a company to run also besides this show and things to do. But I'm staying at a house that is a 24/7. TVs never go off Fox News. Wait, I'm wondering if anything ever happens out there in the world besides Fox News on this TV in here. So Sean happened to be on the TV. Surprise, right? And he ran a montage last night as I was going through the living room, and I did stop to watch it, that, of all the times they talked about impeachable offenses, impeaching the president. It was pretty good. It goes all the way back from inauguration, all right? So number 6, so why can't we talk about the criminals? And we just want to remind you, number 6, right? There is James Comey and Robert Mueller and the former criminal president that should have been impeached. I don't know. Why can't I say it? They say it about my president 7 days a week. Comey, which we know, former FBI director, we know they will not report it anywhere that Robert Mueller did go and ask for the FBI director job from President Trump. He did not get it. He became special counsel, but that FBI director job would have put him in position to run interference for the criminals, which there's number 5. Let's just go to number 5. Here's the thing. Number 5, and let me say this. People think I'm silly, but I'm really not. It would be hard to put up a public enemy number 1. Remember when we used to have public enemy number 1 list? Maybe we still do. I don't know. But, it would be hard in this case. Let's go to 3. Okay. Just to remind you of this stone cold, ugly face of John Brennan. Oh, that was mean. I don't care. All right. Former CIA director, which is probably responsible for the spies inside the White House. We find out the whistleblower said, they're saying that the whistleblower has never been involved or associated with a partisan political party, has always worked in the deep state bureaucracy of the executive branch. Yes, he's a holdover spy that they put in there. Let's go to public enemy number 1. Would be number 1. That's my number 1 picture. Public enemy number 1. Go to number 1. There's Hillary Rodham Clinton. To me, she's should be in prison. She should be doing her interview in the jumpsuit, orange jumpsuit. She should be doing one of those Dateline specials, or the making of a murderer. Oh gosh, I didn't really mean to say that, but Netflix did that whole story, Making of a Murderer. There you go. That would be a good story right there. Her behind bars. But that being said, she said, hey, I beat Donald Trump once. I'll beat him again. Is she getting in? We'll talk about that later. And don't forget the real reason, number 2, Robert Mueller and put up number 2, Robert Mueller and Brennan and Clapper and all of them, all the top criminals in the United States, they are screaming impeachment. I don't want to say for one reason only, because nobody is reporting. There is the Attorney General, William Barr, that brought on Durham. And let's just go to Durham. That is looking at this and hiring investigators and prosecutors and everything. Number 4, he's expanded his original scope of work. Remember when Robert Mueller was special counsel and his scope of work was unlimited, right? Unlimited, and we had to protect him. And you're going to say, well, you said this on yesterday's show. You're like a broken record. No, let's just tell the truth. They're yelling impeachment every day. This guy, number 4, was given a scope of work, former prosecutor, U.S. prosecutor, whatever. Do the research why Robert Mueller does not like this guy. Well, yesterday it was reported, or day before, that he has found enough information that he is looking at the genesis of what happened with the spying on the Trump campaign from the very beginning. That was given the green light by none other than Barack Hussein Obama, and you got James Comey and Robert Mueller. So we just, real quick, this guy has expanded it all the way to when special counsel Robert Mueller was appointed. And that has them a nervous wreck. That's why they're yelling impeachment, folks, is they're scared to death. So let me get off that for a minute and come back to it, okay? At 9 o'clock, we're going to get into some boring stuff. And not many people will tell you that right up front. But I want to go into Ukraine. And yesterday there was a press conference, and I cannot pronounce these names. I mean, I'm looking at them, in Ukraine by a member of their parliament, okay, that makes some accusations, says they can prove it. And that's why Joe Biden is a nervous wreck. The Democrats are a nervous wreck, and Nancy's yelling impeachment at the top of her lungs, and Joe Biden's yelling impeachment. They got a cover up. It is a Hunter Biden should, Joe Biden should, a whole list, John Kerry, go to prison. I'm just saying, I think they should. So tonight, the President of the United States is going to be at the Target Center, okay? And I don't know, let's see, I don't know where I took. Let's just go with number 25. Put that up. 25-1, just a t-shirt. Cops for Trump. Go to 25, the one that says Cops for Trump. And you got it up there. I can't see. I cannot see here. I can click over and see. Yes, you do. There you go, 25. Now go to the second number 25. I sent 2 of them. Go to that one. No, not that one. The second number 25. Or maybe is that what I did? There should be one that has that same shirt, Destiny, and it may be something I sent that's wrong. There should be, number 18. I'm sorry. My bad. Is that what they say? Number 18. Okay. Bob Kroll. Okay. They are in stock at the Federation. They're $20 each. Okay. Stop in and check out our complete store. All proceeds benefit POFM charities. Online orders soon. All right. So leave that one up there, number 18. And now maybe I'm sorry, you were correct on the second 25. Let's see. Now tonight, the President of the United States, and let me get this, the President of the United States, Minneapolis, leave that picture up, Minneapolis Police Union selling Cops for Trump's shirts ahead of Trump rally tonight in Minneapolis. This came out October 7th. They're all in an uproar. Ahead of President Donald Trump's rally in Minneapolis and the controversial new uniform policy, the Minneapolis Police Union is selling a T-shirt in support of the president. The Minneapolis Police Union. Would this be the same Minneapolis Police Union that is talking about the crime in Minneapolis? The problem. Look that up. Look up what's happening with crime in this area. On Saturday, Lieutenant Bob Kroll, we have that on the screen there, Police Officers Federation of Minneapolis president posted a photo of the shirt on his Facebook page and asked others to share. The shirt, which says "Cops for Trump," is being sold at $20. Proceeds are for the police union benefit. Minneapolis Police Chief Aranado, I don't know, announced a new policy just hours, okay, after the president announced he was holding a rally at the Target Center. New Minneapolis Police Department policy prevents off-duty officers from appearing in uniform during political rallies or while endorsing candidates. So they are going to do everything. Now, this is the beginning. This is what I'm saying. This is the actual beginning, okay, of the takedown of this rally. This is part of the impeachment. The reason I'm bringing this up is I want to share a couple things here because they're yelling impeachment so loud, okay? Minnesota was within striking distance. I mean, it was within striking distance last time for Trump, and we'll talk about that for a minute. They're yelling impeachment. If Trump goes in to Minnesota and pulls this off, Police for Trump t-shirts, okay, they got a problem, all right? Politico, unpaid bills pile up in Trump rally's wake. Now, if you get a chance and you got a lot to do, you can do the research on anytime Obama went and did a rally anywhere. It was a very reasonable security rate in the area. Very reasonable. The cities held very reasonable security rates to the campaign. Very reasonable. But Trump, they triple and quadruple the rate for security that they want when Trump comes to town. Just know that. Cities across the country say president's campaign has failed to reimburse them for law enforcement costs. Donald Trump has raised records amounts. This is Politico, okay? And this is 2 days ago. Donald Trump has raised records amounts of money as a presidential candidate, but he still left a slew of unpaid bills in his wake. In city after city across the nation, Trump has failed to pay local officials who provide thousands of dollars worth of security assistance to the president's campaign during his Make America Great rallies. In total, at least 10 cities have complained. 10 cities have complained that the campaign has not reimbursed them for services provided by local police and fire departments, totaling more than $840,000, according to a study, Center for Public Integrity, in June. Minneapolis, which is tonight, you see President Trump, you can't yell impeach. And I know the other channel is just yelling at. I want to talk about something else because I was asked a question yesterday by somebody that said, do you really think Trump could be reelected? I mean, I understand that's a common question. Do you really think he can get through all this and be reelected? Yes, I do. Minneapolis may find itself next on the list after president picked a fight with city's mayor on Tuesday. Trump accused the mayor, Jacob Frey, of overcharging the arena in downtown Minneapolis for services during Trump's rally scheduled for Thursday night, alleging the mayor doesn't want the president to speak in the overwhelming Democrat city. They can't have Donald Trump come to Minneapolis, blow the doors down in Minneapolis, and walk away with, okay, so he's being impeached, but there's still 20,000 people showing up. The radical mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is abusing his power in an attempt to block the president's supporters from seeing him speak on Thursday. Trump campaign manager Brad Parscale tweeted, "We refuse to be bullied by a left-winger resistor and won't let him stiff the speech of real Donald Trump and his supporters." So, let's see. I had one thing here I was going to throw in there. So they're trying to overcharge. Let's get to this. They're trying to overcharge the president of the United States and his campaign, okay, for coming to Minneapolis. They don't want him there. They're trying to triple and quadruple the rates of any Democrat speaker, okay, whatsoever in Minneapolis. So let me just go to two things. You leave the T-shirt up. I want the T-shirt to stay up so people can see Cops for Trump. If you want to buy a T-shirt that says Cops for Trump, I'm going to endorse that this morning. Buy that T-shirt, okay, from Minneapolis, and let's get the numbers up on that. Now, the Target Center, okay? The good news is if you're going to attend a Trump rally at the Target Center in Minneapolis today and you're out there, bathrooms will not be a problem. It's Target. They will have all transgenders can go to this rally. I mean, they got, just saying. The Target Center holds, okay, 19,356 people. That's the capacity of the Target Center. 19,356 people can make their way in to the Target Center, okay? So let me say this. The event with the highest attendance, I went to the Target Center. This is where I get my information, not MSNBC or CNN. I went to the Target Center website in Minneapolis because I wanted to see how many it holds, 19,000 whatever, right? The event with the highest attendance in the arena, in arena's history was 2005 when U2, okay, what's his name? Bono, is that his name? I don't know. U2 concert totaled 20,200 fans. So record tonight is 20,200 fans. So they're doing everything to knock down the president coming to Minneapolis, okay? So here is NPR News, right? And this is yesterday at 4:46 p.m., yesterday afternoon, okay? Thousands of protesters expected in Minneapolis for Trump rally. Now, the Soros people, as we'll just leave it to Soros people, okay, and like-minded, are going to do everything. They're going to do everything to put thousands. Now, if there's 20,000 inside, the media will not report it. Get ready. Because if you want to talk about the proof and the facts that really should kill the whole conversation of impeachment, it's out there in black and white with Ukraine. It's out there, okay? But if you can't get to those facts, the fact that there's so much phony polling data, we're going to get into this, okay? So how is the president now? Well, let me do this, okay? Let's stay on that. And let me give you, because my God, did they love, here it is. Hold on, I have it. Let's go to 24. Okay, 24. All right. And let's leave that up. Number 24 is the Trump administration more or less corrupt than previous ones? It's a Fox News poll, 51%. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to leave that one up for a reason. I had a reason I didn't want to leave that one up. I got another one here. Okay. Let's go to 21. Let's have to look at Minka and Joe. Number 21. Fox poll, over half of voters back impeaching Trump and removing him from office. Now, I'm going to explain why it's important impeaching and removing him from office, okay? Because what they're trying to do is bring the Senate into it, and they're trying to make this like Nixon. 2 years ago, I told you, when Trump was elected, I showed you the pictures of Nixon on Marine One leaving the White House lawn, going like this to the American people, and that's the picture they want from Donald Trump. And that would have to be the House and the Senate. When you hear half of the voters back impeaching Trump, that's the House of Representatives, and removing him, that's the Senate. That's what they're trying to sell you. And my God, do you remember when MSNBC and CNN and none of the networks would put any stock into anything? I mean, just days ago, it's, Chuck Todd yelling on NBC that, hey, Ron Johnson, senator from Wisconsin, don't come on my show and push Fox conspiracy theories. But let me tell you something. Fox is a never Trumper network, okay? Now, I know you get upset, but Fox is not the network you think it is, maybe. We'll move on from that. But they think it's important. You know, it must be real. If you don't believe us, MSNBC, if you don't believe CNN, ABC, CBS, if you don't believe any of the polling data, we're going to show you Fox, because if you're a Trump supporter, this must be real. If Fox did it, it must be something that's going to put you in fear, okay? Or now, I'm a Trump supporter, so I have concerns. This is what they're pushing this morning. So if Fox poll, stay with this one, okay, and scream impeach, impeach, and all this phony polling data they claim they have, if President Donald Trump comes into Minneapolis, Minnesota, and let me just say this, keep that picture up. I want to go to a quick article. All right. New York Times article. Trump is serious about carrying Minnesota, the one that got away in 2016. This was yesterday, October 9th. Okay. A Republican presidential candidate has not won the state of Minnesota since Richard Milhous Nixon's victory in 1972. 1972, Mr. Trump barely set foot in the state during 2016 campaign, and his field organization on the ground was non-existent. There was no field organization in Minneapolis or Minnesota. He barely stepped foot in Minnesota. But, okay, the lone Trump campaign staff member working the state was moved to Colorado before Election Day. But Mr. Trump lost Minnesota to his rival Hillary Clinton by 1.5%, less than 45,000 votes. 1972 is the last time. Trump never really went to Minnesota. They had no ground game in Minnesota. The Trump campaign in 2016, I have to say, they didn't know what they would win. I don't know. The campaign was pushing Kellyanne Conway and Steve Bannon. They were looking for the what was once called fool's gold in Pennsylvania, so they struck in Pennsylvania. They felt if they could get Ohio and Pennsylvania, and their numbers looked good, they could get Michigan. But I'm going to say they never thought Minnesota would do what it did. No ground game. There was no influence. And there was not even any Russian influence in Minnesota, right? Crickets. Hey, where's my wind chimes today? There's no wind, and I don't have wind chimes. If you take out the Russian interference in Minnesota, nothing. I've said this on the show for a long time. Right after the election, I kept this going. 72 is the last time. No ground game. And the only one campaign staffer in Minnesota, they moved to Colorado. And he still came a fraction, 45,000 votes. So what if, I know what you're saying. Hey, would you stop saying what if? What if the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, goes in to Democrat Minneapolis, Minnesota, and holds a rally and beats you two? Now, we won't know. They'll never let us know. But he beats you two and gets over 20,000. Because if you think the American people want to impeach the president of the United States, okay, if you think that, and you think the polling data is correct, wait till you see these rallies go from 20 to 30,000 in these areas, from 30 to 40. Wait till you see these rallies possibly double in size. What's that going to say about the polling numbers? What's that going to say about all the people that say he will not be reelected? What's that going to say? Democrats are in fear of tonight. They're in such fear tonight in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They are going to have thousands outside. And that's what will be the story. And that's what will be reported, because they want local news, because realistically, they do care about the national news and the national numbers that will be presented, but they want the local Minnesota news cycle to run with the impeachment, run with the crowd size against Trump, the protesters. They want to run that negative local news cycle. They have to do everything they can to run that negative local news cycle, because what if President Donald Trump puts over 20,000, beats U2, and has thousands outside waiting to get in with jumbotrons in a freezing cold. Watch this, freezing cold Minnesota. Now, my paws are a little numb. My paws right here. They're a little numb this morning, but it's going to be cold as I don't want to say anything ugly. It's just going to be a little chilly up there in Minnesota. Yeah, Darson, and they're going to be up in Minnesota. Yeah. Could you see the interviews outside? What do you think about the president being here? Yeah. The president? Oh, whatever. I'm not making fun. What if it won't get reported? But I'm telling you something. This guy goes into Minnesota, racks up 20,000 in this arena. They will not know what to do with it. Trust me. That's why these numbers are coming out from Fox. Don't trust Fox News. I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back right after this. Maybe talk about Burisma. Maybe look at the phony poll numbers. You never know what we're going to do here. I'm going to look around a minute, see if anything has happened between 8 and 9 a.m. that we need to talk about. I think that pretty well does it. Let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ella-J next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ella-J next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ella-J, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead. October is Truck Month at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, with the year's biggest savings on every 2019 Chevy truck and SUV in Days' massive inventory, like over $11,000 off Silverado crew cabs, or more than $8,000 off new Chevy Colorados. So don't just sit there. Go save a payload during Truck Month, happening now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevy trucks always cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Okay, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. There's the phone number and how you can contact the show and all the social media ways to get in touch with us. Now, we just wrapped up talking about the Target Center tonight, and the President of the United States going out to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and hopefully beating the 20,200 number from U2 in 2005. That's the record attendance. So we know what's going to happen out there. Soros and the gang, they're getting together. They're probably bringing in buses of people to highlight and get the local media cycle to talk about how many protesters are there against President Trump and in favor of impeachment. Okay. I told you yesterday, I would love to see just one poll that said at the bottom, number of people that hung up. I'm serious, hung up the phone. So let me go through this. Let's go through some polling and talk about that before we get into Joseph Biden and his little boy, Scooter Hunter Biden, and talk about them, Burisma, UK, how upset Joe is. You must impeach President Trump now. Let's get into that in just a minute. But let's go here. Let's see. Let's start with number 19. We're going to go through these because this is the narrative of the day. Fox poll. Now, I've told you before, Fox is like a buffet that you can still pick a couple things out of, but Fox overall is a never Trumper network. They are determined to participate. Now, what you keep thinking, the Trump supporters, that Fox is the one breaking these stories. I get it. They are breaking some stories that are accurate, true, and in the president's defense. But in the grand scheme of things, Fox is doing their part because the biggest audience Fox has is independents, not MSNBC, CNN, CBS. Fox has the strongest independent voter audience there is, and they are playing their part in the narrative. So they release a poll right here, 19. And don't you think it's interesting that now MSNBC and CNN and all the rest think that a Fox poll, if you don't believe us, why don't you believe this? This is a direct shot going after Trump supporters or Republicans. Fox poll more than half of the voters back impeaching President Trump and removing him from office. Now, I told you before we went to break, understand, impeaching is the House of Representatives. Removing is the Senate. So they're trying to send signal, and I will show you an example in a minute. They're trying to send signal to the Senate that the American people want not just impeached, but they want him removed also. Let's go to number 20. In the impeachment inquiry, 48%. Now, I thought this was interesting. I'm wondering where the polling data is on Obama during Benghazi, during anything else, Fast and Furious with Eric Holder. Throughout anything, I'm wondering where the polling data is with these kind of questions. In the impeachment inquiry, Trump's getting what he deserves, 48%. People are out to get Trump, 37%. All right, if we went through life and we got what we deserved, really? That is a question Fox poll asked, getting what he deserves. Wow. Where are these kind of questions in any polling data that you've ever seen before with a president of the United States getting what he deserves? 48% say he's getting exactly what he deserves. They're in there watching TV, and there's William and Martha. Martha is getting exactly what he deserves. Yes, he is, William. 21, obviously, Minka and Joe, number 21, Fox poll. Joe and Minka started the tag. I show these for a reason, is if you'll see that 6:05 a.m. this morning, first thing they come out of the box with. Okay, then let's go to number 22 on the Fox poll. What President Trump said on the call with the president of Ukraine is an impeachable offense, 43%. Inappropriate, but not impeachable, 27%. Appropriate, 17%. I want to ask you a question. And don't get upset. There's no wrong answer for just telling the truth. Did you read the entire transcript of the telephone call? Because this says what President Trump said on the call with the president of Ukraine is. So did you answer this poll out there listening to one of the mini sound bites on a news network? Did you answer this poll by looking at those little clips they put on the screen of the phone call? Or when answering this, did you read the entire transcript of the phone? I read the entire phone call. Okay. I did not get a call on this poll, but you want me to believe you found enough people that did not hang up on the phone on you that felt it was an impeachable offense that actually read the entire call. Because I think what this poll should say, Fox News poll, out of people we polled that said they read the entire transcript of the phone call with the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, said an impeachable offense. When you do that, it's, I'm serious. Okay. So this is MSNBC again, number 23. Is it appropriate for the president to ask foreign leaders to investigate rivals? Joe Biden is not a political rival. This guy never hit the 3% mark when he ran for president the last 2 times. He's never come close. He cannot run a campaign. He got anointed senator of Delaware. And once you become senator, he never had an opponent. This guy is not a political rival and has never been a political rival. He is anointed senator from Delaware. Is it appropriate for the president? 25% appropriate. 66 not appropriate. The people in these polls, if there's anybody in these polls, I say that, I know, they have no idea what they're talking about. But they run these numbers. Why? To scare your senator, and I'll show you which one maybe, and to try to push Trump to be impeached, and he would be the first impeached president of the United States to run for re-election. It's never happened. Is the Trump administration, number 24, is the Trump administration more or less corrupt than previous ones? What the hell? Now, I'm glad that in these polls that Fox did, they're able to find people that actually understand what corruption is in government. No matter how mad you get at me, I go every single day and I talk to people, and they do not understand corruption in government. Is the Trump administration more or less corrupt than previous ones? More, 51% now, more corrupt. The whole administration? What are they more corrupt about? What have they been corrupt about, period? What corruption? The new... by taking the crime bill and having the Criminal Justice Reform Act, was that corrupt? I don't know. More, 51%. It's up 5 points from September. Less. Same, maybe about the same corruption. What the hell with these polls? What's wrong with you damn people? This is not true. You cannot go out and say, but Fox News put up a poll. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, if I question 100 people, I'm actually going to give you 5 that understand the corruption that has taken place in government and can actually articulate a thought. I know that, well, you're just being mean to your viewers. No, it's probably not you. But I guarantee you, I can't find 5% that can articulate a thought of what corruption in government even is, let alone a previous one. What was the previous one? Barack Obama? What was the previous corruption? Right? Oh. Number 25, should the president be impeached and removed from office? I say it over and over. You're going to say, stop saying this. Impeached is the House, removed is the Senate. They're playing games. And Fox News, removed. There's a reason they put removed in. Okay? Try to scare senators to get in line. GOP 13%, independents 39, Dems 85. No. GOP 82, independents 47, okay, and Democrats 9. Should the president be impeached and removed from office? Independents are still saying 47%. See that in there? All right, so let me go to this. They always give, and I'm just going to say this for my mean side, number 26, because Donald Trump said that Joe and Minka showed up at Mar-a-Lago and she had just gotten a facelift and her face was bleeding on the side and he threw them out. They always let Minka Brzezinski give the bad news on Trump so she could smile and say, hey, Donald, look at my facelift. I know, I'm getting in trouble. Fox poll, over half of the voters backed impeaching Trump and removing him from office. And let me get to a couple more before I go to the next segment I want to do. Hold on. Support number 33. Number 33, support or oppose the House voting to impeach the president. 50 support. It's number 33. And I want to get to, obviously, I just want to show you where CNN jumps in. CNN number 39. All of a sudden, they like a Fox News poll. All of a sudden, Fox is legitimate to CNN. Should Trump be impeached? That's number 39. And removed from office, 51%. You see that Fox poll, 51% of voters favored Trump's removal. Key in on removal. Requires Senate. Okay. Number 40, they give you the breakdown, okay, of Democrats, Republicans, and independents. They want you to see that Republicans and independents are growing. On the bottom of number 40 on the bottom, equality in America. You're having to hold equality in America, transgender, another town hall. We're 15 hours and 22 minutes and 31 seconds away, according to when I took this morning, another town hall for equality in America for all the Democrat candidates. This guy here, I just want to put him up. Fox poll number 42, impeachment inquiry. This guy, Dave Briggs on CNN, absolutely hates Donald Trump. He hates that man. Here you go. CNN in on the game, 44. White House shifting impeachment strategy, number 44. There's Schiff and Pelosi. Number 45, Trump hedging on cooperating even if House vote held. Now let's stop on 45 for a minute. Trump hedging on cooperating even if House vote held. I've told you every day, I always say don't take this wrong, but I don't know how you're going to take this, but you have to arm yourself with the facts and the truth. The House makes the rules. What Trump is saying and the Trump staff is saying and Republicans are saying, they want the House to vote for a formal impeachment resolution, okay? They want a formal impeachment resolution, and they want to be treated fair in this by being able to call and subpoena witnesses. So Trump's saying, look, when they keep saying he won't even cooperate if we pass a formal resolution, watch what the Democrats do. All right. Now, if they pass a formal resolution on they want to impeach Trump and they put in the rules of the resolution for the impeachment that the Republicans in the past, Democrats were allowed. At Bill Clinton's trial, Democrats were allowed. Okay. But if they put in the impeachment resolution that the Republicans would be able to call defense witnesses for the president, then the president may go along with it. The House Democrats don't want to do it. They're in a box on this because, one, they know they're lying about everything. Two, they know they just want to impeach him. And Democrats want to influence the next election. They're meddling in the next election, not a foreign government, Democrats, by this hoax and this phony impeachment trial that they want to do. But what they don't want to do is let them have witnesses, because who would be their first witness called? Joe Biden? Hunter Biden? Could you see an impeachment trial with Adam Schiff up there and the next witness is Hunter Biden? Could you see an impeachment trial sitting up there and the next witness is Hunter Biden and there's somebody like Congressman Doug Collins or Congressman Jim Jordan or Devin Nunes, the list, or is it Ratcliffe? Could you really? That's what they're afraid of. They are scared to death because they don't want to, one, they don't want to put the representatives in red state districts, swing districts, on the record of voting yes. And then if they vote yes, they don't want to apply the rules that's always worked in the past to let Republicans call witness. That's why President Trump, you have to arm yourself. Well, he won't even cooperate. And Congress is an equal branch. Well, you got to ask somebody. All right, well, let me ask you this question. Okay. So you're being accused of something. Let's change the subject. Okay. Well, the president of the United States, why he won't even cooperate. He won't do this. He won't do that. Well, even if they pass a resolution, he won't cooperate. Okay. Let's change the subject. Let's do this. Okay, change it. Forget Trump. Forget everything. Now, let me focus on you. You're being accused of something. Okay, got it? Yeah. All right. And you're going to go to court, right? Yeah. And you're going to hire a defense attorney, correct? Yeah. Now stay with me. You're going to hire a defense attorney because you're being accused of something and you don't feel you're guilty, correct? Yeah. Okay. I see. Where are you going with this? Well, prosecution is going to show up with all their witnesses and they're going to go through all this testimony to try to prove and say you're guilty, but you didn't do it, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to defend Donald Trump. I'm not going to do that to you right now. I'm just going to say, do you not think it's correct that the defendant and the United States of America get an opportunity to call their witnesses to try to prove their innocence? Okay? Now, if the person doesn't say, yes, I agree with that, I see where you're going, get away from that person. Don't consider that person a friend. Don't eat lunch with that person. They are crazy as hell. Get the hell away from this person. That's the rationale we have to come back in this country. Innocent until proven guilty, right? So Trump, they will not. Democrats do not want Trump to have a single defense witness or be able to prove anything else. Number 46. The louder you say it, the more they think it's effective and you believe it, although it's a lie. Would that be Saul Alinsky? Are they running the Saul Alinsky playbook? Number 46, House Dems ramping up impeachment inquiry. Okay. So let me see if I got any more. I don't want to go anywhere else with the impeachment inquiry right now. I want to come back. I want to talk about, and this is not boring, but I just want to give you your homework for the day. I cannot pronounce, when we come back, I'm going to give you a heads up, I cannot pronounce the majority of these Ukrainian cats' names. But yesterday there was a press conference. Joe Biden can't take it. He's nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs or a hot tin roof. What the hell is all that? I don't know. But Biden's nervous. Where's Hunter? Is Hunter at daycare? Maybe Joe drops him off every day at daycare, picks him up later, a little scooter. We're going to talk about the press conference yesterday that claims Biden got $900,000 for lobbying efforts from Burisma Holdings. Let's take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Elijah, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Better days ahead.
October is Truck Month at Days Chevrolet in Jasper with the year's biggest savings on every 2019 Chevy truck and SUV in Days' massive inventory, like over $11,000 off Silverado crew cabs or more than $8,000 off new Chevy Colorados. So don't just sit there. Go save a payload during Truck Month, happening now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevy trucks always cost less.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, yesterday, let me see if I can find it here really quick. There's the phone number, email, and social media way to follow us here. Let me see what I have here. I want to make sure. Now, yesterday, this guy is yelling Where's he at? Impeach the president. Is that number? Let me see. Where's that number? Yeah, Joe Biden. Okay. Number 27. Okay. Now let me just make a couple comments here. We talked about yesterday, and we will the first of the week again. The Democrats going to Atlanta for a debate. Okay, leave Biden up there. They hope they go to Atlanta, and everybody in Atlanta looks at all of those Democrats and gets so excited in Georgia that Georgia turns blue. But anyhow, they're all going to head down to Georgia. The Democrats went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. They're in a bind. They're way behind. Joe's willing to make a deal. I got to write that one. Joe's willing to make a deal. Oh, wow. So Biden's going down to Georgia. Biden calls for Trump to be impeached. Now, something interesting on page number 27 I want you to look at. The time on the corner, if you can see it, it's 4:35 a.m. Central Time, meaning 5:35 this morning. So MSNBC has this First Look. They have this show called First Look. And Biden did not come up till 4:35 or 5:35 in the morning. Biden calls for Trump to be impeached yesterday in Rochester, New Hampshire. Wouldn't you think that would be top? No. It was pushed all the way down to the bottom of the hour. Joe Biden's calling for him to be impeached. Now, stay right there with that picture, because while I was looking around, I noticed a nice little article that surfaced. I had it here just a second ago. And it's a Fox News, obviously, but it's Fox News. I go through a lot of websites in the break. And the top story is... well, close to the top story. Biden campaign slams New York Times for running Clinton cash author's op-ed on ex-VP's Ukrainian ties. Okay. All right. So he is ticked. The deputy manager of Joe Biden's 2020 presidential campaign slammed the New York Times on Wednesday in a letter to the newspaper's executive editor, blasting the paper's coverage of the former vice president's involvement in Ukraine. The letter, written by Kate Bedingfield to Dean Banquet, criticizes the paper for giving top billing to Clinton cash author Peter Schweizer in Wednesday's op-ed titled "What Hunter Biden Did Was Legal. That's the problem," CNN reported. Okay, so they're using channels, back channels as I would call it, to try to legally transfer funds to American politicians through their children in a legal way. All right. So Biden is upset about this. They're freaking out over it because Peter Schweizer also wrote the book American... I forget. I got the book with me. And it has the nice Ukraine chapter in there. So let me say this, okay? Let's go to the video. And I'll explain. Let the video play just a couple minutes here, or about a minute. Just play the video, and I'll let you know when to come back to me. All right? Whenever you can get it up, go with it.
Добрий день, шановні журналісти. Сьогоднішня прес-конференція присвячена резонансній справі, міжнародному скандалу, в якому опинилась Україна через втручання у внутрішню політику нашого стратегічного партнера Сполучених Штатів Америки. Розпочну нашу прес-конференцію українською мовою, продовжу російською, а закінчу для полного понимания наших стратегических партнеров на английском. Что сегодня будет, собственно говоря, обнародовано? Первое – это переписка сотрудников НАБУ и сотрудников посольства США за несколько лет, которая есть в материалах уголовного дела с номерами 420181.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did that on purpose because we have our Ukrainian translator working on this now. That's a joke. I do not have a Ukrainian translator. Unless, Destiny, that's something that you didn't have on the resume and you can translate the Ukrainian language or whatever it is, Russian, whatever the hell they're talking over there. I don't know. But here's what I do know. That's a 38-minute press conference, okay? That's a 38-minute press conference from this guy right here. Let's go with, where's he at there? I got him here just a minute ago. Okay, let's go with number 10, all right? This is a press conference, 38 minutes long yesterday, all right? Let's go with number 11 quickly. It's Interfact Ukraine press conference. Burisma paid, number 11, Burisma paid Joe Biden $900,000 for lobbying Ukraine, okay? And it's a member of parliament, and I can't pronounce the guy's name. I'm going to spell it for you so you can look it up, all right? This happened yesterday, 38 minutes long. Now, this member of parliament, let's go back to number 10, all right? And let me get you his name. Burisma paid, this is Interfact Ukraine news agency, Ukrainian news agency, okay? I don't know. Press conference. Now, I got this email because I get updates from Zero Hedge. It's a website I look at in the afternoon, and it's about 5:36 or something, and this story comes out. October 9th, it came out October 9th. That was yesterday. It's not on any of the networks. It is on Fox. I know you're yelling out there. I saw it on Fox. I'm going to tell you what, America is not seeing this. Former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden received $900,000 for lobbying activities from Burisma Group, Ukrainians, whatever member said, okay, citing investigation material. So the guy on the screen is pronounced Andrei, I guess Andriy. If you want to look it up and start looking for this guy and you want to look at this, it's Interfact Ukraine, Ukraine news agency, Andriy Derkach. Now, I'm going to try that. This is who's holding the news conference. He's a member of parliament, okay? Member of parliament. He publicized documents which he has said describe the mechanism of getting money by Biden Sr. at press conference yesterday, okay? This was a transfer of Burisma Group's funds for lobbying activities, as investigators believe, personally to Joe Biden through a lobbying company. Funds in the amount of $900,000 were transferred to the U.S.-based company Rosemont Seneca Partnership. And that's why we've been talking, Rosemont Seneca Partnership, which, according to open sources, in particular, the New York Times, is affiliated with Biden. The payment reference was payment for consultative services. All right. According to the documents, Burisma paid no less than $16.5 million to former Polish president, who became an independent director of Burisma Holdings in 2014. $16.5 million to he's the former Andresky. Let me see. I pulled all these guys up. So let me get this. Hold on. Now listen close. Give me picture number. And this is where I said it's going to be a little boring. I'm not real good at this, but I started looking at this. Give me picture number 17. Okay. 17. And listen here. Let me see.
Aleksander Kwaśniewski.
Let's try it again.
Aleksander Kwaśniewski.
Okay, this guy was the Polish president, and in the press conference, and he became member of the board of Burisma Capital. I'm telling you, man, this whole thing's going to blow up on Biden. Okay. According to the documents, Burisma paid no less than $16.5 million to former Polish president who became independent director at Burisma Capital. That's the guy right here, chairman of Burisma Board of Independent Directors. Okay. Devin Archer, Hunter Biden, who joined Burisma directors in 2014. This thing blows all apart. Okay. Now you have using political and economic levers of influence Ukrainian authorities and manipulating the issue, providing financial aid to Ukraine. Joe Biden actively assisted closing criminal cases into the activity of foreign Ukrainian ecology minister, who is the founder and owner of Burisma Capital. So this is this guy here. Let me get his picture up. All right. I know this is not the best investigative reporting. I do not know how to convey this the way I want, but let's just go to really quickly why we have it here. Let's go to number 12. Okay. Put number 12 up. And this is a guy. Let me get his name. Right here. So let's see if we can put that in play. Let's do it quickly here. I thought it had to listen to on his name also. Let's see. I thought it had, because it usually here on Wikipedia has a place where they'll play the pronunciation, and there's Zolochowski, whatever. He was run out of Ukraine. He had to go into hiding, okay? At the end of 2014, this guy fled Ukraine amid allegations. He's an oligarch, okay? He's a Ukrainian oligarch. He fled Ukraine amid allegations of unlawful self-enrichment and legalization of funds, criminal Ukraine during his tenure in public office. At the end of 2016, the Central Criminal Court in London released $23 million they were blocking on his account. You know when he got to come back, okay, to Ukraine? Right after the guy that Joe Biden had fired closed the investigation on Burisma Holdings, this guy got to come back to Ukraine, okay? And funny enough, the new investigator found no charges against this guy or found him innocent. Now, I'm jumping all around here. You know, you may think this is a poor way to put all this together, okay? But the guy I have on the screen, number 12, Burisma Capital. Let's go to number 16 for the audience. And let's see if I can get this guy up right here. And here is Victor. I had the audio earlier today. It showed me the audio for his name, and I don't have it right now. Sorry about that, folks. But this is Viktor Yanukovych, Yanukovych. Now, somebody's going to make fun of me on YouTube about the way I'm handling this. Oh, here is the listen button.
Viktor Fedorovich Yanukovych.
See, try one more time.
Viktor Fedorovich Yanukovych.
Okay, this guy is the Victor is the former, all right, he is a Ukrainian businessman, politician who served as the 5th president of Ukraine from 2014 to 2019. Guess who was in his administration? Okay, when this guy left office, all right, he was when he left office, he's very corrupt. He has a lot of meetings with President Vladimir Putin, okay, Prime Minister during the 2006, very, very corrupt administration. He was removed from office, okay. Let's see here, served as president. He served as president from 2010 of Ukraine until his removal from power in February 2014 as a result of the 2014 Ukrainian Revolution. Okay, he is currently in exile in Russia and wanted by the Ukraine for high treason. Okay, I mean, I know you're thinking I'm butchering this all up, but start looking for it yourself. You'll do better than me as far as conveying it. All right, I understand it if I'm sitting having a conversation, but this guy right here on the screen, all right, is the former fourth president of Ukraine, and he served as president until his removal from power in 2014. As a result, in 2014 Ukrainian Revolution, he's currently in exile in Russia and wanted by Ukraine for high treason. Guess who worked for the guy? Okay. Guess who worked for this guy and was in his administration? Number 12. Number 12. And he is he's the oligarch. All right. He is the oligarch that is the head. In 2002, he co-founded the largest independent oil and natural gas company, Burisma Holdings, in Ukraine. Okay. This guy was being investigated. All right. Now, the one guy's in exile. He got to come back to the country after Joe Biden got involved. Yes, sir. He served as the ecological and natural resources minister during most of the first cabinet. Okay. And he served as deputy secretary to National Security Defense Council for the president that is in exile today. Now, what the hell does that got to do with the price of tea in China? Read this, okay? Read this Interfax Ukraine news agency. Burisma paid Joe Biden $900,000 for lobbying. Look at the corruption. Let me see if I got anything left here I want to look at, okay? There's another article here about the corruption here in the same news cycle. Burisma, which we all should take a good look at. Now, Giuliani is all over Romania. What are Joe Biden's dealings in Romania invoked by Donald Trump's lawyer? Go to RomaniaInsider.com. This is the only way I can put it right now. RomaniaInsider.com, and read the article. October 7th, U.S. President Donald Trump's personal attorney Rudy Giuliani drags Romania name into the scandal between Trump, former Vice President Joe Biden, and left everyone guessing what could be Joe Biden's controversial connection to Romania. This is a great article. You will get all the details there. This is a guy you want to watch out for in this article. Hold on just a minute. You got it right here somewhere. Business Wire. I went through all of these. I got up at 4, just started reading all of this. I don't understand the Ukrainian language, Russian, whatever they're speaking. So give me number Romania. You're going to want to look for this guy right here, number 15 in the article. I can't pronounce his name. I will give that to you right now. Romania. It's called RomaniaInsider.com. And look for the article, What Are Joe Biden's Dealings in Romania, invoked by Donald Trump's lawyer. The guy that's on the screen, Gabrielle, quotation marks, P-U-I-U. Wow, what a day. P-O-P-O-V-I-C-I-U. Look for this, a real estate tycoon, a Romanian real estate tycoon, and you will see what Giuliani has them all messed up. I mean, they are all messed up. So take time to look at that this afternoon. I gave you a couple to look at. I'm going to take a break and we'll come back and have a short close. I got a couple things I want to go over before I leave today. Take a break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I've got a couple minutes. I want to close with an apology on my last segment. I it's hard to explain. I understand what I'm reading, and I chop it up so bad when it gets to these foreign names and trying to put it together. But I'm trying everything in the world to just tell you, go do your own research. Okay. This is so deep. The corruption is so bad in Ukraine, Romania, all the above. All right. And what is going on with our media today is really scary. I mean, it's just scary, and that's all there is to it. Okay. Let me just say this really quickly. I'm going to run through some pictures. Now, this one right here is of interest to me, and I think I had it here earlier. Axios One Big Thing, as they do every morning, okay, on MSNBC. And I thought I sent a copy, and I'm looking at it here to see if I did. But Axios One Big Thing said, what if the president is impeached and reelected? All right. And what you're going to start hearing in the media is you're going to start hearing unchecked. Okay. If the president's reelected, he will go unchecked. Who will check him? So they're going to start running interference for that. Over the break, I pulled up on the Drudge. Trump slams Fox News over pro-impeachment poll. President Donald Trump slammed Fox News on Thursday for the network's new poll showing most of the country's registered voters want him impeached and removed from office. I went through that this morning. We've gone through that, right? I told you what they're doing. Told you exactly what they're doing. Let me get to where I want to today. Let's see. Let me finish up some pictures right here. Hold on just a second, friends. I want to make sure I get a couple of them. Now, they try to run different stories because now they're trying to bring down Giuliani because Giuliani is trouble for them. Somebody asked me the other day, do you think Giuliani hurts or helps the president? I think he helps the president because Giuliani is like, you remember when you just dumped the bag of rubber balls in the gymnasium that you play dodgeball with, and they just started bouncing everywhere and you were chasing them? That's Rudy Giuliani. He just throws every ball up in the air. It bounces everywhere. They can't catch it. And actually, he's telling the truth, and he's bringing the truth. It's saying things that not even the president will say, and it's intended. Okay, but number 28, sources. Number 28, Trump urged Tillerson in 2007 to help get case dropped against Giuliani client. All right, really? This is what's coming out. If all number 32 Ukrainian whistleblower never worked for political candidate, attorneys say. That's right. In the executive branch, in the White House, a career bureaucrat, long live the bureaucrats in Washington, D.C., career, part of the deep state CIA. So, yeah, we believe that. And let's go with, so if you don't have time if you got to throw something else in, you got to have a personal attack. I mean, you can't just go and impeach the guy. You got to have a little personal attack. So nothing like a smut piece on MSNBC this morning. Smut piece from Esquire, number 34. Donald Trump allegedly hid behind a tapestry to grope a woman at Mar-a-Lago in early 2000. See, here's what happens is Trump built Mar-a-Lago to where he can hide behind things and just jump out and grab a woman. And it's something he enjoys. He goes to Mar-a-Lago and he just plays hide and seek and he hides behind things and just jumps out when he sees a woman. Oh my God, this is what he grabbed me there in my front and pulled me in. Reading this article here, and then they went on to number 31. Number 31. I was so scared because who he was. I don't even know where it came from. I didn't have a say in the matter. Number 30. Trump called her regularly for the next week or two. She told us offering to fly her up to New York to visit him in time. Johnson said the call stopped. She never went back to Mar-a-Lago. Well, I'm just saying, we got to throw that in, right? We can't not throw that in. Let's see what else I have here that I want to put up. I didn't get through everything I wanted. Here is the senator, okay? And let me get this. I'm going to get two things so I can close because I do want to make sure I get this point across. I was going to talk about Trey Gowdy and some other things, but let's see. Don't forget, folks, number 20. In the impeachment inquiry, Trump getting what he deserves, okay? That's what they want you to believe, okay? Now, number 21, Joe and Minka and the Fox poll that they're running all over the place. Over half of the voters back impeaching House of Representatives and removing him from office. And who's that intended to scare more than anybody? Let's just use this one senator, for example. Okay. Give me number 38. 38. Martha McSally. Remember Martha McSally from Arizona that was supposed to win against the Kirsten, what's her name? I forget her name out there in Arizona. That's a senator that actually won the election. She was picked to succeed. John McCain, and she lost. She ran against this other lady. I forget her name. She lost. And then when McCain died, she was picked to finish McCain's term. So she's a senator, but not elected. She already lost one. And here, Senator McSally will